welcome to all CSI Trust Association Church congregation members. Friends, many of you are not aware that the churches run by CSI Trust Association are run in the name of CSI instead of CSITA. Many of the clergymen, the pastorate committee of individual churches, treasurers and the financial committee of the churches are using individual bank accounts with PAN card of individual clergymen and sometimes using PAN card of the diocese, which are subunits of CSI Trust Association. As per law, CSI Trust Association registered under the Indian Companies Act. Being a company should have only one bank account to operate the financial transactions, inflow and outflow of the income of CSI Trust Association run churches, medical institutions, halls and other educational institutions. The money generated inflow should flow into only a single bank account in the name of CSI Trust Association, having connected to PAN card AAA-TT0642D. Unfortunately, the clergymen, around 2,536 churches, are having multiple bank accounts with multiple PAN cards. These people receive church contributions from the church congregation members, and there is no accountability for the money which has been received by them. When we ask for accounts, there is no response from these institutions. These clergymen have violated income tax and GST binding on church contributions. Also, having multiple bank accounts, these people receive minority funds from different states, from the Minority Department, Christian Welfare Board, Government of India. This is illegal, as clergymen are not entitled to administrate CSI Trust Association, nor its churches, nor its institutions under the Article 4 of Article of Association. It is unfortunate that corrupt clergymen under Dharmaraj Rasalam, purported moderator of CSI, is collecting huge sums of money as contribution from churches with multiple PAN cards. The Madras High Court has ordered Serious Fraud Investigation Office to conduct investigation of 24 dioceses. The 24 dioceses are having 24 unregistered constitution by which they are illegally running the churches, hospitals, medical institutions and educational institutions. In Madurai Ramanatha Diocese, 32 acres of land was illegally sold for more than 600 crores by one of the people posing to be secretary of the fraudulent CSI Synod. After the Madras High Court in its order clearly stating that Synod is a bogus, fraudulent body, still many CSI churchgoers talk about synod. They waste valuable time discussing on an unauthorized, illegal, unregistered body called the CSI Synod. Also, the names of directors mentioned in the website of CSI run by the CSI Synod is misrepresenting and mentioning few people as the directors of CSI Trust Association. CSI Trust Association has no directors as per the order of the Registrar of Companies at Chennai dated 16 September 2020. There are legal restrictions on the accused CSI Synod members and people who are in collusion with such people from conducting elections and running offices, because they have never conducted elections since the inception of CSITA on 16 September 1947 till date. For the last 75 years, the CSI clergy mafia has been fooling the CSITA church members. There were complaints since last week which you have received that some churches were receiving donations about 1 lakh. When investigated, it was proved to be a gimmick, that the clergy mafia himself depositing 1 lakh and making a guinea pig out of few of their cronies, mentioning as donors, so that they can fool and receive money from other people. This kind of gimmick should be brought to the notice of congregation, thus mentioned here. The Church of South India Trust Association is involved in a lot of unlawful money laundering activities which are under investigation of the Enforcement Directorate. At the same time, the Church of South India Trust Association, which was illegally administrated by a group of people called a Synod, have received money from foreign entities in their FCRA accounts. Some, unfortunately, from terror networks of Zakir Naik, PFI, and also Pakistani ISI and forces from UAE and Dubai. These people started Henry Marsden Institute of Islamic Studies in Telangana with this money to convert people into being Islamic radicals. Few months back, we had found out that 8,000 of our children, especially girls from Kerala, South Kerala Diocese, Madhya Kerala Diocese and North Kerala Diocese were converted into Islam and were sold to ISIS from year 2013 till date. As we came to know this information, we had written to the Ministry of External Affairs, and with the help of the Government of India, we have been able to save around 300 lives at Transit Point, Dubai. We thank the Indian government for its timely action. Coming to the point of the running of illegal churches of CSI. Friends, knowingly, unknowingly, you have been contributing financially to fund the clergy mafia. The clergy mafia receives the money of their salaries sufficient enough to the tune of 45 to 50,000 from the rents that are received from CSI Trust Association commercial buildings. Therefore, I request the congregation not to finance or fund church contributions. If you are calling the clergymen to your homes for prayers, please do not encourage financial contributions to the individuals. They have been well paid by the CSI Trust Association. Most of the clergymen in CSI Trust Association under the CSI Synod do not even have appointment letters from the director of CSI Trust Association. Majority of them. The reason, there were never directors in CSI Trust Association since its inception in 1947 till date, as there were no members in CSI TA and no elections were conducted lawfully from 1947 till date, and therefore election of directors does not arise. To resolve and start CSI TA function effectively, I have issued notification of the election to be held of the CSI Trust Association for the directorship of the company under the new administration on 4th of August 2023. The new administration of CSI Trust Association, which took over on 17th of September 2022, does not have any cases against them nor corruption issues against us. We are not tied up by any companies or government agencies from conducting lawful elections. The registrar of companies will be involved in the conducting of elections in his presence on 4th August 2023. Couple of days back, when I had expressed this fact to the congregation members, I am well encouraged to see at least 40 applications which have come from people of different churches, of different CSI institutions and organizations who have joined us as members of CSI Trust Association. As of present, we have around 474 registered members of CSI Trust Association. The directors of CSI Trust Association, once the election is over, will appoint fast track committee of each church as an honorary appointment to oversee the welfare and development of churches. People who are willing to serve in the fast track committee of CSI TA run churches are requested to contact us at csita1948@gmail.com and express their desire to become members. Only if you are members of CSI Trust Association, you can hold office of honorary positions of being the pastorate committee of the churches run by CSITA. Coming to the executive committee of the diocese. The executive committee members of the diocese must be members of CSI Trust Association. All other executive bodies, pastorate committees posing to be members of CSI churches run by CSI Synod with unregistered constitutions are null and void. These are bogus bodies with criminal intentions, committing criminal breach of trust of the members of CSI Trust Association. For cheating the members of CSI Trust Association run churches as CSI, either stop collecting money, stop your unlawful activities, else you will be booked under IPC 420 clause 1, which is non-bailable, and you will be penalized for criminal breach of trust of CSI run church congregation members. My final note today is to appeal to all church congregation members. Please stop funding corruption. Please stop funding CSI run churches as they are mired with corruption. Please stop funding clergymen who are corrupt. Clergymen who are honest are with us and with CSITA, and they serve God, not money. Corrupt clergy mafia only serve money and not God. We must get rid of corruption in CSITA run churches, institutions and organizations. That starts with your cooperation with us. We look forth for your wholehearted cooperation in this regard. I request each and every church congregation member of CSI Trust Association run churches in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state to cooperate with us. For further clarifications, you are free to call us at 6369197933. We are here to serve you and not to be served. We are children of the living Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. We need to glorify Jesus Christ, not the clergy as bishop or reverend, and reverence needs to be given only to the Lord Almighty Jesus and Savior Jesus Christ, not human beings. Looking forth for your cooperation in full. Thank you.